So, Carol, I'm really curious to know what spurred the idea or the concept of the fractional edge.
So when you think about workforce planning, which really is the foundation for an organization on how they're going to grow and scale, it really dawned on me that we are not taking advantage of the plethora of seasoned executives out there. When you think about trying to organize your long-term, short-term objectives, and you want to ensure that you have the right talent that can move you quicker to your goal line, the fractional executive market is something that is really just a linchpin for success when you're looking at your workforce planning. Because for you to be able to take your vision, take your goals, and figure out what kind of talent you need to get you from point A to point B, it's important that you get somebody maybe who has more years of experience than what you could afford if you wanted to get a full-time executive. And what you're able to do with fractional executives is get that brain power, that experience, that expertise, so that when you're developing all of the outputs that come from your strategic plan, you've got people on your team that can actually get you to where you need to go, and your learning curve is next to zero. So that's one of the reasons why I thought that a podcast where we can highlight fractional executives, their magic, and bring that knowledge to people who need it was really kind of a missing link out there in the podcast and in the marketing world. So Jason, what do you think the target market is for listeners of the Fractional Edge, and how does it benefit them?
Well, I think definitely their fractionals would benefit. You know, anyone that's in the fractional world or has interest in getting into this world would see a lot of benefit because it is relatively new. So we're kind of in uncharted territory. But I would say the other side of things, really the CEOs, the founders, people who are launching or getting ready to launch, and they want to understand how to leverage talent better. And, you know, basically tap into senior level talent at a fraction of the cost. So I think both those audiences benefit, but certainly the CEOs and the founders who are trying to, you know, figure out the equation to scale and grow their companies.
When those founders and CEOs consider fractional executives as the strategic answer to their workforce planning needs, what are the benefits that they're going to see?
I mean, there's so many, and I'm going to come at this from an entrepreneur standpoint, and that is for every company that I've built, I always thought people were really kind of the core point of leverage. And so I think a lot of times we think of technology as, hey, how do we leverage technology to become a competitive advantage? But I've always found that people really provide a much higher level of leverage. And so if you can leverage higher quality talent, people that have more experience, and you can learn and bring that talent in, you're going to have success faster. So I can sense the passion that you have for this topic, Carol, but I'm kind of curious, is this just a trend? Is it a flash in the pan, or is fractional here to stay? What are your thoughts?
My thoughts is it's here to stay, and it's only getting bigger. The way that people want to balance their lives, but yet still add value and feel valuable, the fractional executives with 20, 30 years of experience are really looking for a new way to contribute to organizations and still provide all of their magic. There's a lot that feeds into this besides a work-life balance. It's also really kind of maybe going after the ageism. You're getting people who you may not feel comfortable hiring a full-time person in their 50s or 60s, but to get a fractional executive with 30 plus years of experience to give you the answers quickly and immediately, and you're doing it with only a part-time basis, those people with 30 years of experience are going to cost you a boatload of money. And you can get all of those answers, all of that expertise for literally a fraction of the cost. So I think what we're able to see here when this whole kind of talent industry continues to blow up, you're able to bring on specific talent with specific skills and specific magic to get your answers and your results faster. So this is why I think this particular industry is just going to keep on expanding and specializing. Hey, Jason, for those who are now subscribed to our mailing list or are watching an episode, where can they find the Fractional Edge and when do episodes air?
Yeah, great question. So you can find us on the fractionaledge.com, our website, which is updated on a regular basis. We're also on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. And episodes drop every Wednesday. So typically we do a teaser release on Monday, and then Wednesday of every week we drop the episodes. So yeah, be sure to find us on your favorite platform and take a look.
And where can they subscribe? At all of those places as well?
At all of them, 100%.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in to the Fractional Edge. We hope you enjoyed our insightful discussions and feel inspired to unleash your competitive edge.
Remember to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with the latest episodes. You can also connect with our podcast guests to benefit from their expertise and explore collaboration opportunities by visiting our website, thefractionaledge.com. Join us next time as we continue to explore the power of workforce planning and fractional executives in today's competitive business landscape. Until then, take care and keep growing.